not even a safety pin. After that, Elvis went. What did Elvis bring? Not even a bandage for us to even bandage our wounds. And we come here doing people's bidding. Because somebody wants to be get fund bread. Somebody has gone to court. Somebody is doing this. And that has dragged the union for 3-4 years down the line. I need to be black for ourselves. We are why are we doing this for ourselves? And this is the way we want to remain. We come to Congress for the first day, it is wasted. The second day, it's almost wasted. Why? In 2009, when I went to Kumasi Technical University to be handed over to, at this same ceremony, the food was buffet. Serve yourself. Kumasi. Kumasi. We had 4 days Congress, 4 days. Each of the days was productive. The first day was a leadership seminar. The second day was Gnuts luncheon, and it was a program throughout. The third day was election, and the fourth day was a dinner and departure. Today we come to Congress with all due respect. Rice in the morning, plain rice in the afternoon, jollof in the evening, or wache in the evening, and you need to look for Oliver Martin salt or whatever to get your stomach. A union that is so rich that 10 technical universities can come together and contribute and make ourselves better. This is where we are because of Get Fund and Student Loan Trust Fund. We come here and we have made a lot of promises. We are giving a lot of promises. When you were contesting in your various SRCs, yes, we know you might have spent money in doing posters or whatever. But what will somebody offer you for you to do his bidding, for God's sake? Don't you have conscience? Don't you have conscience? Which one of us here is less than 25 years? Don't you have conscience? Some incoming CC members here are married. Some outgoing CC members are married. You are supposed to be people who think for yourselves. You are supposed to be people who have standards and values. The moment you are a leader and you are compromised, then you are not qualified to be a leader. You are not qualified to be a leader. We come and then we want to speak the best of English. We want to speak the big English. We want to seek attention. It is either Mr. A or Mr. B. Everybody is seeking attention to also be relevant in this union. The only time you can be relevant in this union is when you make the sacrifices that others have made. With all due respect, in those days when we go to meetings, we don't go to look for hotels to sleep. It is only the alumnus in those days who will come and look for their own place to sleep. But wherever you are given to sleep as a leader, you are supposed to sacrifice and sleep there.
Talk to them direct.
Today we do not have respect for each other. The standards are falling. We honestly do not have respect for each other. In those days when we met at meetings, whether a man or a woman, you were willing to know who is that person coming. But today we Please, after this session, I repeat, Cape Coast Technical University, Takrady Technical University, Koforidia Technical University. When we finish with this program, let's all do a reflection of ourselves and ask ourselves, why are we the problems of the union? I'm not saying why the problem.
I am not against your agitation. issues. Okay, please, as an MC, it's my work to make sure that there's calm in the building. So let's relax. So he will just wrap up and then calm will be restored. Thank you.
So, I'm about ending. When we go to Cape Coast, so we're told that the National Secretary was now the one who was to deliver the welcome address on behalf of the Union. When the Deputy Minister of Education was in our midst, when the Chairman of the Vice Chancellors was in our midst, and all other, the Omahini of Cape Coast Traditional Council was in our midst, and we're being told that our National President was suspended by the school because of exam malpractice. And what was the exam malpractice issue? The issue was that the pen drive of the lecturer found itself in the hands of the National President, who is a close friend to the lecturer. And the same questions that were on the pen drive also came in the exam form. What was his excuse? Or what was his problem that a lecturer's pen drive found itself on the hands of the National President? And for that matter, we needed to resolve that matter. Within a matter of 10-15 minutes, we were able to resolve it. And the President was reinstated. And we continued with the program. But unfortunately today, when we come to meetings, how many of the outgoing presidents even know themselves? How many of the Wukoms outgoing knows themselves? But up to today, 2009 batch of SRC presidents, we still know ourselves and we still have a WhatsApp platform. Cape Coast President Asari, today is working in WA. He's a full-time civil engineer in WA. Ni is managing his own NGO, Koforbia Technical University. Ewa from Kumasi is today a civil engineer, a contractor. And he's doing so well. Those of you from Kumasi, you know him. Joseph from WA Technical University. So that was the unity that we had in those days. The same thing to the Wukom, the same thing to the ambassadors, and so on and so forth. But today, unfortunately, we are not united as a team. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to work as a team. We need to work because people have sacrificed for this union. There was a national secretary who was in the kitchen to cook, to make a living. When she entered the kitchen, they called her that there was supposed to be an emergency executive board meeting in Accra. She was in Sunyani. She owned the regulator of the gas, and then when the call came, she had to go and pick the call. After that, when she came to now solve the problem, the whole place got flamed up with fire, and she died as a result. And today we are here, we don't want to solve the problems of the union. People have died for this union. People have sacrificed their life for this union. People have put down their life for this union. And it is about time we also do same. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. It will not always be that we should be the people to come and tell you the history of the union. But there should be others who will also take over from us. From 2009 to today, we have been following this union to make it better and hand over before we leave. But as hard as we try, it looks like the problems are compounding each day, all the time. There is the need for us to do national president at the back, His Excellency Ahmed, he's here with us. I have seen Honorable Kamal, former SRC president of Tamale Technical University, he's here with us. I have seen Honorable Awuku, he's here with us. I have seen a whole lot of old people. Very, very soon we will exit from the system. There is a need for others to also take over. Mr. Karim is here, former coordinating secretary of the union from Tamale Technical University. Jamal is here, former research officer of the union. They are all here making the sacrifices for us to get a better union. And there is the need for us to do an introspection of ourselves. To the incoming executives of the union, I want to urge you that as a leader, you need to make sacrifices. As a leader, let us all bring ourselves together. With all due respect, let's put our personal sentiments and personal interests aside and serve the betterment of this union. It is this union that has made us what we are. I am able to stand in public to speak not for any other reason, but it is this union that has built me. Today, because of this union, I have traveled near and far. And you can also still do same and build up yourself. It is not easy, but it is not an event, but it's a process. You need to start somewhere. You need to make the sacrifices. You need to be disciplined. You need to be dutiful, and you need to be respectful as a keeper, so that at the end of the day, we all make the better sacrifices. I want to use this opportunity. If he was here, if he was alive, he would have been with us. Honorable Mutala Alamisi, former SRC president of Olgatanga Technical University, former alumni chairman of this former advisory board of this very union. A whole lot of people that I cannot mention. Honorable His Excellency Smart Nkansa, former SRC president of Takrady Technical University. I served him and we all served ourselves 2009, 2010. Unfortunately today, if they were alive, they would have been part of us because I know the caliber of people they were. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, to our Muslim brothers, let's keep silent and pray for them. And then our Christian brothers, let's observe a minute of silence, standing on our feet for His Excellency Mutala Alamisi, former SRC president, Olgatanga Technical University, and all other departed souls of this union. May their souls rest in perfect peace. I want to thank you, but before I sit down, please and please again, to the various institutions that I mentioned your name, it was not for malice or for any personal interest. Please, I beg of you, you have to forgive me. On that note, in the spirit of unison, in the spirit of patriotism, in the spirit of the youth of this country, the spirit for the fight and the struggle of this union, the forward movement of this union, I pray that next year by this time we'll meet and then this union will be a better union. Let's rise up and sing the youth anthem. Let's rise up. Arise, Ghana, youth, for your country. Let us all unite. We are all
yourself once again. And in everything you do, remember to make yourself happy. So, at this juncture, we want to go to officially launch the Congress. Then swiftly, we move into the CC meeting, where the House will be fully constituted, and then deliberations and proceedings will be made. So, but before that's been done, I think you need to release some 2-minute threats. I want DJ to entertain my audience for 2 minutes whilst we fix that. Are you ready for that? Whilst you are waiting for that, there's a cool music for you. DJ, refresh my audience for me. Thank you.
Music on trendybeats.com.
I think we should organize the Gnuts dancing challenge on Monday. Hi there. I'm proud of BTU. BTU will win. Is it true? Are you sure? Alright. So I think we'll very soon organize the Gnuts dancing competition. All we cannot play Miss Jack and that boy. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so once the proceedings was ongoing, we had our advisory board who joined us at that time, and we couldn't agree to introduce them. Ladies and gentlemen, with a hand clap, help me to welcome Miss Sandra Leu, the Vice Chairperson for the Advisory Board. She's in our midst. With a hand claps, let's welcome her. Ladies and gentlemen, fast forward, we also have Mr. Aziz Karim, a member of the Advisory Board. Let's give him a hand clap. Let's give him a hand clap. Fast forward, for the sake of the observers and the incoming CC, some of you might not know your NEC executives, your National Executive Council. So there's the need to introduce the NEC to everyone, so that one time when you meet them, you know these are your union leaders. So ladies and gentlemen, NEC is being headed by His Excellency Adwa Jonah, that is the President for Ghana National Union of Technical Universities, the technical students. Ladies and gentlemen, with a hand clap, we can do better for him. Let's clap for our President. Fast forward, we have our Secretary, Dimie Nasaratu, in the building. Honorable Dimie Nasaratu. Fast forward, we have the Coordinating Secretary in our midst, Honorable Mohammed Musa Kwasi. Let's give it up for him. Let's give it up for him. Ladies and gentlemen, fast forward, we have the Research and Education Officer in the building. That is Honorable Sarah. The other name, I couldn't get it clear. Kindly pardon me for that, before I would have to mention a Greek word. Honorable Sarah Kwa. So you shouldn't blame me for this. You can do better for her. You can do better for her. Okay, so fast forward, we have our treasurer in our midst, Honorable Maitu Akwesi Abuaje. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a hand clap. And then fast forward, we have another finest gentleman in our midst, the Public Relations Officer for Gnuts, Christian Akwesi Aje. You can do that for him. Ladies and gentlemen, fast forward, we have the Women Commissioner in our midst also, Honorable Abigail Aso Asante. You can also do better for her. So swiftly we move into the launching of the week, launching of the Congress. So without much ado, with a hand clap, I want you to welcome His Excellency Ahmed Osei Akusi, former Gnuts President, National Gnuts President, to come and launch the Congress for us. You can do better for him. You can do better for him. Your clap offering is not motivating him to work faster. The bigger your hand clap, the bigger the morale. He is the immediate past Gnuts President. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, MC. I think it should have been done better because I was just put on the spot that I'm going to launch the 31st Annual Residential Delegates Congress here in Morgan. And unequivocally, I think I would say because I had my first CC here, that is why they are just trying to reward me with the official launch. So, Your Excellency John Adwa, barely a year ago today, right? And we also tried and handed over to him for a year. But starting on already existing protocols, I would want to sincerely, observers, current CC members, observers and alumni, current CC members, and outgoing members as well. Please, sincerely, kindly forgive Honorable Tabit. Kindly. He spoke. Listen, relax. Listen to me. Whatever the case is, listen. I'm from KTU. Listen. With all due respect, let's settle things here. This is what I'm saying, that from myself, sitting as an immediate past president, kindly forgive him for that. Yes, and you bring the letter. So we're moving on. Time is of great expense, and the most valuable thing you get is time. Whatever you are doing today, you don't know where it will take you tomorrow. I remember exactly a year ago today when we had our 30th Residential Delegates Congress in my school, Koforidua Technical University. And when the Deputy Minister of Education was talking, Honorable Gifty Chukwambo, Deputy Minister of Education, in charge of TVET and also MP for Ibuakwa, she made mention of two things, that when it comes to technical universities or technical students, whenever we are out there's this kind of complacency in us, and always refuse to be timid or afraid of certain things. And I always tell people that Minister said we should always be bold and confident. Last week I told somebody at work, though we are done with national service, but a few of us we are still going to work because our bosses have always been asking us to come. You get it? And I told somebody that people always confuse our confidence with arrogance. Just be confident in yourself. As I always say, life, it is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself in your own special way. We need people who are creative, innovative, and who think critically. Because time is coming, you're not going to need a people to do something. All comes to technology and machine. And we keep preaching TVET. We are all TVET students. But what shows what we are learning, we are practicing it. Is it that you're an accounting student? Is it that you're a building technology student? Is it that you're an IT student or you're a computer science student as myself I am? What exact thing are you adding up to what you are doing now? Should in case they need arise that you are going to lose your job as an accountant, what other thing can you do with your hand? With all due respect, before I officially launch the program, I would want to entreat each and everyone here. Learn two things. You learn a trade and you learn a skill. If you learn these two things, nobody can take you for granted. When I was a president, we could get calls as early as 3 a.m. to wake us up and as late as 12 a.m. to put us to sleep. You understand? So whatever you have in you will determine where you move from here. So as incoming members, as observers, as outgoing, a lot has been said, but just be yourself. as I said last year, that the focus was you, and it should continue to be. It is you that matters. Don't think about the person next to you, what the person is going to say. Nobody is going to do anything exceptional for you. As a union, as an institution, or as an individual executive, what I always said to myself was that it is me, Ahmed, they are going to say. And which people? What are they supporting you with? Is it that you have done this? Was it constitutionally or not? Was it good for humanity? Is it that you are inflicting pain on your colleague? Is it what makes you happy? What do you find happiness in if you cause somebody's pain? So on that note, Your Excellency, and the executives here, and all other members, with the team, so with the team, I do know the team, but then I just want to get the things right, okay? We are not in a rush. That's one thing you have to know. That when you try to be in a rush, you crash. And when you crash, you end up crashing. So, empowering the workforce for the future. They need to prioritize technical and vocational education for national development. So, I've already explained to us, let's learn a trade, we learn a skill, we put ourselves together. Let's look at our branding, positioning and branding. That is what we are for. And last but not the least, after Congress or congressmen, we are done with everything. There's going to be election. Each and everyone here has an interest. If you don't have interest, you wouldn't have been here. Vote for the person you think he or she is going to do the right work for you as a union. Don't base on hearsays. The person you might end up hating would have been the lovely person to live with. And the person you think you might be the person to love might be the person you are going to hate. Thank you very much on this note. I do declare the 31st Annual Residential Delegates Congress lunch. Thank you.
You can do better. You can do better. See, I can see stress. We are just going to move swiftly. We are going to move swiftly into a formal session. That is the CC meeting. So you can make reference to your CC page. I think the agenda for the CC meeting is already posted there. And then, but before we go into serious business, I would like to give you a 5-minute break with musical interlude. Then you settle. If you are not interested, we can move on. We should move on. All right. So we are collaborating together. So don't feel free to share your opinions. All right. So before we go, let me take an opportunity to remind you of the interventional science. I have witnessed some of us interchangeably use the interventional science. Point of order, point of information, point of correction, and point of interest. Someone may want to make a point of information and use the point of order symbol, which is wrong. And point of order, once it's raised, meaning whatever that is happening before the floor, it has to be ceased, because it might be that someone is seriously sick and they want to draw the attention of the speaker or something. So it's a very sensitive interventional sign. We need to take care of those things so that we don't come and interchangeably use the interventional signs. So before that, I would let NEC to now proceed with the CC meeting. Okay, so I think some slight changes have been made. There's a presentation to be made. There will be awarding certificates to some people, and then before that, we would invite Kumasi Technical University President to also come out and make a presentation. So with a hand clap, let's invite His Excellency to be out and help us with the presentation.
Please, my class for joining me. Thank you very much. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Campus now, please, are you here? Yes, please come, please come. So, I would want to dedicate this assignment to my genuine ambassador to represent Kumasi Technical University, to present this citation to Campus now for his support during our tenure of office. So,
thank you very much, His Excellency. Good afternoon, professionals. Professionals, campus staff have been doing a lot for the union. And yes, new pass anti-man, we are offering their party piano. We have acknowledged his efforts for the union. We can all attest to that. Campus staff have been doing a lot for us. And so, on behalf of Kumasi Technical University, I will present this citation in honor of campus staff. So, I am kindly give me the opportunity to read. I am giving you this citation to express my deepest appreciation for your outstanding work and unwavering dedication throughout my tenure as the SRC President. Your commitment to excellency and your tireless efforts have truly made a significant impact on our administration. From the very beginning, you have consistently gone above and beyond to ensure that our vision and goals were met. Your attention to detail and ability to anticipate needs have been invaluable, whether it was organizing events, managing logistics, or providing guidance. You have always been there to support me and the entire team. Your professionalism and positive attitude have been a constant source of inspiration. Your ability to handle challenging situations with grace and composure has been truly remarkable. Your hard work and dedication have not gone unnoticed, and I am truly grateful for everything you have done. Not only have you been an incredible asset to me personally, but you have also been an invaluable resource to the entire student body. Your commitment to serving others and making a difference on campus is truly admirable. Thank you for being an exceptional team member. Dedication have been a lot of administration, hard work, future body. Thank you for your dedication. Grateful for long live and so on behalf of Isaac, President 2023, I present this citation to campus staff. Let's give you that. Yes.
have a campus. Without money, call him to campus.
Student representative, Technical University want to express their gratitude and the impact you have on Technical University, the way you project the union when it comes to elections, advocating for the union as well. So we want to award you, and what we have for you is we would like to express our gratitude for your excellent coverage and role played towards our administration. You gave us much attention and your valuable support despite your busy schedule. Lifting the name up and always towards skills and doctoral institution. We
are doing this. So, officer, on behalf of LEG, thank you. Welcome, Herbert and hand clap.
thank you very much. If you hear a sound on his or him, invite Ms. Sandra Leotepo, Advisory Board Vice Chair, to do us the honor. So we start with Hazel Asare from TT.
Blanco.
Takrady Technical Women Commissioner. Women's Commission. Hussein Abubakar Sadiq. Hussein Abubakar Sadiq. Sandra Egan, Kumasi Technical University Women Commission. Taman. Humu, Accra Technical University Secretary. Technical University, anybody to take it on his behalf? Emmanuel Ofori.
Emmanuel Ofori, Atukuba Anabila Peter, Emmanuel Edu Ega, Emmanuel Solomon Adubua, Solomon Adubua, Abdul Razak, Abdul Razak, Jonas Labi Alipon, Jonas Labi, Ishmael Jonas, Ishmael Jonas, Cadet Commander CCTU, TTU, Francis K. Jr. Francis K. Jr. Katoko. Mensa Wisdom. Oka Moses, STU President. Muhammad Sadiq. Muhammad Sadiq. Nyobo Roberts, STU Secretary. Akosia Ogusu Amua. Akosia Ogusu Amua. Alfred Okabiriku. John Stanley Nanasechi. Thank you very much, Ms. Sandra. We'll call the advisory board member, Honorable Mwamu Aziz. Mensa Kaleb. Mensa Kaleb. Priscilla Afia Ayite. Priscilla Afia Ayite. Ananga Joshua. Christiana Godlove Ababana, CCTU Women Commission. Francis Inkum Ninson, CCTU Financial Officer. Anderson Frida Erefua. The first female president of TTU, Grace Enyina.
President.
Thank you very much, Honorable Aziz. We invite Honorable Clara Akanasa, former Gnuts Women's Commissioner, to do as the honor. Honorable Clara. Gabriel, play Abua, CCT Gnuts Ambassador. President. Wow. DHL. Aziz. Zakaria. Thank you very much, Honorable Clara. We invite Honorable Jamal, former Research and Education Officer and currently the EC Chair. Okay, then we invite Honorable Karim Abubakar to be as the honor. Ambassador for KTU. Junior. Vida. Atibia Patrick Atimbila. Atimbila. Felix Ansa. Okay, so this certificate is for the financial committee members. So we'll call Penehas, STU financial officer. Emmanuel Opoku Safo, KSTU financial officer. Abdul Rauf Abdul Wadu. Apep Isaku Tufa, Women's Commissioner, Tatu. Abraham Akram. Thank you very much. We'll call our former Tatu President, Honorable Mashid, come and do us the honor. Former the two presidents. Emmanuel Anchi. Jeju Asante Iji. Francis Achu, BTU Gnuts Ambassador. Francis Achu. Adongo Aboleka Alfred. Damesi Echikofi, ATU President. Atibia Abimbila Patrick. Iwao Bujo.
Bana Jamila Zakaria, Women's Commissioner,
Thank you very much. Call one of our alumni, Honorable Awuku Prince, to do us the honor. Honorable Awuku Prince. Lumo Maui, ATU Gnuts Ambassador. Samson Nobo. Samson. Hackman Owusu Achi. Samuel Osei, Gnuts Ambassador, KST. Isaac Mensah, I for the people. Thank you very much, Honorable Prince. We'll now call Honorable Daniel from KSTU. Latte Rhoda na Women's Commissioner from Accra Technology University. Riches Amisa. Billionaire for ATU. Please reach his waist. This is from
Samuel Tay, Samuel Tay,
Samuel. Former interim. His
former interim president,
Obin Quinit. Francis Inku. National Executive and the Advisory Board members. So I'll invite His Excellency Ahmed Akusi Osei, former Gnuts President, to help us with this presentation. We'll start with our Igwe, His Excellency Adua Jonah, President, Gnuts. Nasaratu, Gnuts Secretary.
Mohammed Musa Kosi, Gnuts Coordinating Secretary.
Matthew Akwasi Abuaji, Treasurer. Matthew Akwasi Abuaji. Christian Akwasi Eji. Aso Asante Abigail. And to myself, thank you very much, His Excellency. We invite the CEO for Campus Style to do as the honor. This is for the advisory board. I think we only have one rep. Honorable Miss Sandra is here, so we'll call. Oh, all right. So we'll call Miss Sandra Lil Take, the Vice President. Honorable Aziz Mohammed. Honorable Aziz Mohammed. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. You can do better for her. All right. I think time is no more a friend. We won't waste time. We'll just move into the CC meeting proceedings. So without much ado, I would hand over the microphone to the Vice Chair. Just a minute.
His Excellency, the Chairman for the So thank you very much, Nick, for this opportunity. I stand here with the one important information that has actually been omitted from today's activity. And there is a saying that Sankofa Yenchi. Accountability is one key thing that every institution or every organization holds high esteem. In our organization or in our union also, Article 50, subsection 5, also says that Gnuts or the 2022-2023 academic year of SRCs was part of Gnuts, and we've come here for the 31st Delegates Congress. And it is prudent that at the end of this section of Congress or this batch of Gnuts 60 members, there should be accountability to various institutions. Chapter 3 of this very same institution or this union, chapter 15, Article 15, subsection 5, says that the national president shall present to Congress a written report of the year's activities of Gnuts. This is a very important information that we cannot skip out of today's Congress. Because if you go to our various institutions, what exactly has Gnuts done for this 1 year? And I stand here on behalf of our presidential request that we cannot just go home saying that we went to Bolga, we've been to Wa, we've been to Kumasi. At the end, there is nothing or there's no document to that effect to our various institutions. I stand here to maybe if there are skipped the minds of the NEC executives or the national executives of this union to go back and then do the right cost. It is prudent that we give accounts to every activity that we do here.
The whole report about what the union has done is here. And I think there's a committee, so the STU president is also here. That is the committee chairman for the audit. So when we get to the audit, we don't want to handle. And the auditor, so it's going to be live for everyone to have access. But with the union, with what the union have done, there is a report here, detailed report. But then if we have to do it before we start the season, fine. It will be presented and I will do it right now. Yes, so I'm going to do it.
Let him finish what he was about to say.
Oh, he did.
Let him finish.
It has been on the platform for the past week. Please, the system members have it. So observers, okay, it will be on the new slide, but with the system members, they have it. So,
course, the vice chair will have to moderate the CC meeting. So I think the MCing part was just for the launching of the Congress. But this aspect. Okay, so they have, yes, it's a Congress, so there's a need to have an MC with this, so we'll continue. It's a learning platform, so we learn from every step. Thank you. So I think you can do better for yourself. You can clap hands for yourself to release stress. In fact, you've done well. So at this point, the coordinating secretary. Okay, so we are going to have a report from the coordinating secretary, and then the details of everything would be posted on your platform. So without much ado, let's invite the coordinating secretary for Gnuts to come and give us the reports.
It's a constitutional requirement, and it says that the national president is not the coordinating secretary. So the due diligence of the national president.
Wow. Indeed, we are professionals with integrity. I like the proceedings, meaning we are up to task, we are reading our constitution, and we know what we are about. So let's remain calm. On their one or two staffs. So DJ, before that, entertain them small, release stress. Sure that you are in charge of the house and there should be peace. So we are giving the peace prefect of the house. Alright, so let's remain calm whilst Nick is still deliberating on their issues.
So much. Please sit. Our president said for us to report has done. So, and the now the presidency. So most of the champion those on campus and the rest of the union present and it's what they have done in the house to allow us to present so that all of us will be in the known what they have done so far, where we started and how far we have come. So please, our CC members, our interview CC members, our observers, Chief Justice and alumni, please let us resume our seats so we all get to know what they have done so far, so we know where and how to make progress going forward, because very soon new administration will take over from us. So they should know what they have done so they can know where to amend and how progress should be made. Please, are we together? Are we together? Please be with us so that we all know what the union has done. Yeah, press on.
Good afternoon once again. I know probably there should be a portion that allows the president to give that opportunity to the CS, like you were saying, but there should be a provision that maybe in the absence of the president or any other issues that will hinder him or prevent him from presenting this report to us. So maybe know the reason why the president is here by himself, by still dedicating this work for you to do to the house.
Yeah, a follow up on that. When the alumni chairman came, he gave us a brief history of what happened at TT or CCT, Post, where the president was suspended because he engaged in malpractice, and for that matter, he cannot give a speech during Congress, of which he did everything possible to bring the president back to give a speech to the Congress that this and this and this is what the union has done. So we can't have the president here and we expect CC to do the job. At least, let's hear some kind words from our president, because this Congress and our national president cannot just keep mute and Congress takes over CC. Is it fine? No.
So that is our special request.
No, I think this. So what is that? We'll present the secretariat report.
Okay, so thank you everybody. I will welcome you once again, but even though I've made someone to come and welcome you, I would like to welcome you once again. And with what he said, yes, he's right. But due to one or two issues, which is like the president being in school, and if you know the constitution, it is being divided into two sectors, NS and PS, where the NS is in school, during session, and the PS is at the secretariat working. So most of the things were being done, even though I gave the command, most of the things were being done at the PS, by the PS at the secretariat. So, and after school too, I had to run into national service. So, and due to one or two issues, we wanted to save costs and all those things. So I instructed him to figure most of those things into the secretariat report. So I think right before we should have started, I should have prompted everybody before we start. So due to that, I would like to apologize. Okay, so I will take the word before I go to it.
So you can just read to us. Tell us what is there. If you are not able to do so, it means that you don't have private notice to work.
Okay, thank you very much. With what you said, like I said, I was supposed to do it, and I said I was engaged. So due to that, it has been inputted into the secretariat report. I instructed him to put it into the secretariat report. So I instructed him to put it into the secretariat report so that he can present it to you. So if you are asking me to present the secretariat report, that's the work of the CS. And I instructed him to put in the achievements into the secretariat report so that we can cover time. Because if I'm coming to do state address, he also come back, his secretariat report will also come. And we have only today to finish everything so that we can go back. Most of us here are NSS workers, and where some of us are working is very vital. If we are not present even a minute, we will end up punishing some images, the images of the people who helped us to get there. That's why we are trying to compress everything so that we finish as early as possible. Please, do you understand me? Yes, there we go.
I'm never here. Actually, since we began the activity of today, I just took the opportunity to glance through the Gnuts constitution, which informs me that in Article 15, sub-section clause, Article 15, clause 2, it says what? There shall be a last central committee sitting as part of the activities of Congress, after which the central committee shall be dissolved. And then let me draw us back to the national parliament, because I'm very much passionate about legislation, because it's very important. This Congress happens to be the legislative arm of the Gnuts. And therefore, everything that we expect to be on the record that are being taken must be officially moved. And secondly, before everything starts, if you refer back to the Parliament of Ghana, before the president even gives the state of the nation, what happens? It is done as part of the official working procedures of the House. So therefore, I am expecting here, as I've come here, that at least a motion should be moved. We put the CC in session, and now the owner chief was.
Honorable, please.
No, that's why I said to draw attention to the constitutional provision of Article 15, Clause 2, which is that a central committee meeting shall put in session.
This is not central committee meeting.
No. So what are we so then why on which pages are we giving an account to the House which is not the central committee?
This is Congress.
And I'm saying that in Article 15, subsection 2, it is saying that there should be a CC as part of the activities of.
Please, have you seen the program outline?
I've seen the program outline, and before we can initiate any of the program outline, then we should have a motion moved. During second, before we can start anything, because members of CC are going to debate on that. And we are going to give a statement.
Please.
Informal session.
Please, this is Congress. We wanted to move straight into CC, and he said we are supposed to do this. Constitutionally, we are supposed to do it before we start CC. That's why we are not yet into CC. We don't start the CC yet. It will happen. Okay, so we are not to do I would like to ask if the House would like us to start with CC. Okay, then Mohammed. Please, this is a secretariat report, not.
Please, we are not here to hide anything. In fact, we are happy to even protect what we have done. So there is no way hide anything. Because once we go back to our institution, we should let the students know what the union stands for and what we've done. So they will know what is respect from the union. So please, let's get to the CC. So all these reports, the previous 60 minutes, and all that, motions and all those things will take place. So the annual secretary will cover everything we did from beginning to now. Yes, and you see the way we started. We actually wanted it to continue like that, so that we can have the election on time. The way the house is becoming empty now. So please.
Good afternoon once again. Please, concerning the report being read by His Excellency Abdul Jona, I am also a CC member, but I will argue that we let the CS do the work. The reason being that I am in this institution and I've been with Abdul Jona for his study period. At times he's always busy in school. So he instructs the CS to do certain things. Yes, he knows what is in the report. I'm still on it. He knows what is in the report. But for proper clarification, I don't think after reading this report we'll give mute. At least we have to ask questions to be able to know what it is. So it's very important, a person who does the work with his F4 fiscal, with his fiscal, observation and other things, to explain to our own understanding. It's very good. He reads it himself.